on in, come on in. I'm gonna give you guys a minute to get in here before we get started. Man, it's gonna be a powerful message. A powerful message. Drink me some tea while y'all coming in. Come on in, family. Come on in. Man, today we're gonna talk about becoming a beacon of light. Becoming a beacon of light. Man, it's gonna be a heavy topic. I wasn't sure that I was gonna do this video, but something told me, man, we had to get this up and get this out today. You know what I mean? I normally don't do 2 lives in a day, but man, I felt compelled that I had to come back on and I had to share this video. I don't know who need to hear this, what's going on in your life today or tonight, but I had to get this message out. Becoming a beacon of light. Man, family, so often people look at us and I can't even see who that is. What's up with you, Jose? Man, bless you, brother. I'm glad that you're here. So often we look at people and we see where they're at in life, but we don't see all the pain and struggles that they've gone through. You know what I mean? To get to where they're at. We see people that we respect and that we honor and that we cherish and we think highly of. And we was like, man, that's a role model. Man, that's my boy. Man, that's my girl. And we have so much praise for these people, and we don't understand the pain and the suffering that they've gone through just to get to where they're at. You know what I mean? And some of us will sit back and it's like, man, I want to be like them. And man, if you've ever said that, man, be careful what you say. You know what I mean? Be careful what you say when you talk about wanting to be like somebody else. Be careful what you say when you talk about, man, I want to be like that person right there. I want the power that that person has right there. Man, I want that person's anointing. I want this, da, 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 da. Man, be careful what you say when it comes to that. You know what I mean? Man, I'm just telling you from experience. You know what I mean? Be careful what you say when you talk like that, because you don't know the hell that person's gone through to get to where they're at. You don't know the hell that person's gone through to get the wisdom and the understanding that they have. You don't know the pain and the loss that that person's went through, man, just to become that beacon of hope. You know what I mean? We sit back and we think, man, this person's such a beautiful beacon. This person's, that's my hope. That's my everything. And we think that way about certain people, and we don't know the darkness they've gone through. We don't know the hell and the tragic losses they've endured along the way to become that. And we miss that part about life. We see the end result. And we think, man, that's easy. That's how I want to be. That's what I want my life to be like. Whoop, doo, doo. We think all this foolish stuff. You know what I mean? And it's not so much foolish, but we don't understand the depths of what we're saying. Stay with me. We're going somewhere. I hear so many people talk to me, and they're like, man, bro, I saw one of your TikTok videos. Man, bro, I saw one of your videos pop up in my feed, and man, I didn't know you had a YouTube channel, and man, I didn't know that. And bro, you was going in and you was cussing this. Well, man, I felt that. I resonated with everything you were saying. And man, bro, And they said, man, I want to be like that. Man, bro, I want to have an audience like that. I want to be able to speak like that. I want to be able to have that type of power when I speak. And it's like, you don't know the pain that go along with that. It's easy to say you want that when you ain't gone through the pain to get there. Stay with me. We're going somewhere today. We talking about the dark nights of the soul. We talking about all that stuff tonight. You know what I mean? And it's not going to be no long drawn out video. We going to get straight to it. You know what I mean? Years ago. I want to say this is like 96. 1990, early part of 1996. And actually 1995. No, it was beginning of 1996. Beginning of 1996. I was in the Air Force, came back to the States, down in LA. And me and this young lady was together, had my two kids, and she left. She started messing with this other dude. This guy had money, had his own business. And understand at that time in the 1990s, there was the dot-com era. A lot of computer companies and just tech companies, all this other stuff was just blowing up and people becoming rich overnight. You know what I mean? And so you had this guy who's different nationality, Arabic guy, Mercedes Benz, just living a life, just blew up in the dot-com era, right? And my wife had started dating this dude. This young lady started dating this dude and left. And it's just me and the kids. But before she left, I'm gonna share something. I've shared this before because people see me and they hear me talk, but they don't realize the darkness I've gone through. They don't realize how dark we can be. Stay with me. And if the truth be told, however dark you are at your darkest, the opposite is true too. Once you learn how to shine your light, you'll be that bright too. Stay with me. We're going to say, however dark your hill is, however dark your darkest bottom is, man, stay with it, family. Man, don't give up. Because however tragic, however much you lost, the suffering, the pain, man, the rewards are going to be that too. But on the opposite end, if that makes sense, your darkest, man, and the polar opposite is going to be true. You're going to shine that bright. Stay with me. So, living in LA. And cell phones had just started coming out. Everybody didn't have them, but they're just starting to come out. 1995, 1996 era time, right? And so, man, family, I was hurt. I was devastated. And understand, man, I lost my mom early, 2 years old. And so in the back of my mind, in my subconscious thoughts, I had this thing with being rejected. I had this thing with being abandoned. And I didn't realize how deep that went. I didn't realize how angry I could get. I didn't realize how violent I could get. Stay with me. We're going somewhere today. And so this young lady left me. And when she left and I saw her living life with this guy who had all this money and all this other, and I'm broke and I'm devastated and I'm now raising these two kids, not getting no help from nobody, and I'm struggling financially, and she just living life. I saw how angry I could get. I saw how violent I could get. And if the truth be told, and you guys heard me talk about my father so much, how my father murdered my mom when I was 2 years old. He stabbed her 49 times right in front of me. And so often, many of us, we sit back and we blame our parents, and we have so much hatred for our parents and for those that came before us, and we never know how much pain and suffering they're in. We never know what's going through their mind when they do whatever it is that they do. And it's easy for us who are not in that situation to sit back and say, damn, I can't believe your weak ass did it. You's a punk, you's a bitch, blah, blah, blah. You could have did anything. I said all that shit about my daddy. Now the roles have been reversed. Stay with me. Now I'm 26 years old. I'm going through some shit right now. 26 years, and I'm plotting on taking this woman out. Generational curses, dark nights of the soul, whatever you want to call it. I was about to take this lady out. Not just this lady, I was about to take this dude out. See, people talk about, man, life is great. I'm happily married to my queen, and we live in life, and da 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 da. But people don't like talking about their deep, dark shit. People don't like talking about their pain and their suffering of, man, how low they've been, or the crazy shit that they've thought. We want to be so fucking woke. We want to be so deep, so enlightened, where I'm God conscious. I would never do something like I'm saved, sanctified, Holy Ghost filled water. I would never be a hoe. I would never murder somebody. I would never beat the shit out. Okay, just keep living. Keep living. It's easy to say what you won't do until you're stuck in that fucking situation. And so I'm sitting there and I start plotting. I had a sister, a younger sister, that lived in Riverside. I'm in San Pedro, Riverside, California. It's like a long distance phone call. We had different area codes. And so I'm plotting. See, one of the things that the military taught me, they taught me how to do covert actions, how to do covert ops. That means how to sneak in and do some shit and cover my trails and get out without being undetected. And so in my mind, man, I got this shit together. I'm planning some shit. I go to the doctor's one day, and matter of fact, actually, I found a cell phone, and I picked it up, and I took it, and I kept it. Back then, 95, 96, everybody had not cell phones, but pagers. Pagers are still the big thing back then. Everybody had a pager. And so I got this cell phone. I go to the doctor the next day. In my mind, this is how dangerous I was. I'm plotting on murdering this woman and this dude. I need an alibi. And so I'm sitting there and I'm drinking, what was it? It was Coke and something else, brown alcohol. Oh man, I can't think of it. What was it? Like Hennessy. Brandy. It was brandy. I'm drinking some brandy, right? And I got it mixed. I got two of America's Most Wanted, Tupac and Snoop, blasting on my CD. Back then, everybody had boom boxes. And you could play a song and just have it on repeat, right? And so I got the song on repeat, two of America's Most Wanted, right? And so I'm sitting there and I'm drinking this stuff. I done popped some pain pills because I done went to the doctor and I told the doctor my back hurt so they could send me home. And so they gave me some Tylenol 3 with codeine, some Percocet, and probably some naproxen or something like that. And so I'm popping these pills, not because my back wasn't hurt. Man, I need an excuse. I'm on a mission. My mind is fucked. I'm fucking gone. And so I'm putting everything into play. So I'm popping these pills and I'm drinking this alcohol and I'm listening to this toxic ass fucking music, right? And I tell you guys all the be careful what you listen to. Because all that shit is negative, toxic ass fucking energy. And so when I say that, man, I'm telling you what I know from experience. And so I'm listening to Pac and Snoop talk about two of America's Most Wanted and they stupid ass, fucking raggedy ass, ratchet ass, low vibrating music. And I'm listening and I'm vibing. That's my fucking shit. And I got a glass in one hand right here, right? I got the other hand up, just man, that's my shit, just sipping on my fucking drink, right? And it's nighttime. I'm dressed in black, all black, from the crown of my head down to my boots, black tennis shoes, black pants, black hoodie, black skull cap. Man, I'm about to go on a mission across the street with a crossbow and take two motherfuckers out the fucking box. I'm on some stupid ass bullshit. And so, man, one of the things that I used to love doing was going hunting. And so when I was in Guam, I got this crossbow. Man, you could take down a 200-pound pig with a crossbow. With a crossbow, you could take down a human being with a crossbow if you hit him right. And the crazy thing about a crossbow, you don't really hear shit. You got to be right there next to the person when you hear the phew. That's all you hear. And that's just how fast the arrow has been released. And so I call my sister up. And we're talking on the phone. And part of my plan, this is part of my alibi. And so I'm on the house phone across the street from where these people live at, and I'm about to take them out. And so I'm all dressed. I'm drinking, popping pills. I'm ready to go. I'm sober in my mind, mentally fucked, but I'm sober. I'm aware of what I'm doing. I'm cognizant of the pain and the suffering that I'm going. Somebody's gonna feel my fucking pain. I'm tired of carrying the pain of the world. Somebody else is gonna feel my fucking pain. So I've got all this shit going through my head. I got the music blasting. The music is feeding into my stupidity. The alcohol is feeding into my stupidity. The pills that I was popping, feeding into my stupidity. My hurt, my pain is feeding into my stupidity. So I call my sis up, and I'm like, hey, T, I need you to do me a favor. Don't hang up the phone. Don't ask me no questions. Don't hang up the phone. I'm just going to sit the phone down. I got to do something real quick. Because mama, this is my alibi. I couldn't have been across the street doing whoop-de-whoop because I was on the phone with my sister. Check the phone record. My sister had no fucking clue what was going on. But she sat there and she started crying because she knew me. She knew that once I set my mind to some shit, it was a done deal. It was done. Man, it was gone. It was gone. And so she's crying and she's like, E, don't do it. I said, T, it's done. Don't hang your phone up. That's all I'm asking you. Don't hang your phone up. I'm going to hit your pager. Back then, there's a way you could hit somebody's pager and type hello. And so from the cell phone, I was going to type her to her pager. Hello. It's 43770. 43770. That spells hello upside down. Right? And so, man, I'm planning this in my mind. Man, this is what I'm going to do with my sister. Man, don't hang the phone up. Man, I need this. Don't hang the phone up. I'm going to hit your pager. When I hit your pager, that's the clue. Man, we could go ahead and hang out. That's you. I'm letting you know I'm good when I hit your pager. And so my sister's crying, and it's like, I don't give a fuck my sister's crying. You know what I mean? Because I'm on some old other level shit right now. I'm on some murder shit right now. I'm on some pain, and the world is going to feel my fucking rage right here, right now. And so my sister says, E, what about the kids? And I was like, Tish, it's done. They good. Ain't nothing happening to them. Ain't nothing happening to them. And it's a trip. My sister said the only thing that, how can I say this? My sister was the only person that I could have called for this alibi. My sister was the only person in the world that I could have called. See, everything is always working out for my good. I didn't understand it at the time. I didn't believe that shit at the time. I thought that was shit at the time. I didn't believe that right then. You know what I mean? I believed I was fucking cursed. I believed I was damned to the fucking penitentiary. And so since I'm damned to the fucking penitentiary, I'm going there first class one way. I'm going there on some wild out bullshit. People gonna feel my fucking pain. And so I'm sitting there and I'm plotting and planning all this hatred. And so I'm sitting there, and she said, E, don't do it. And I'm not even listening to the bullshit. I'm getting dressed, and I'm leaning up against the wall. I'm about to just put the phone down. I still got the glass in my hand, right? I'm still sipping. And I got the phone in my other hand. I got the crossbow at the door. Got my black gloves on. I'm ready. Last thing I knew to do was get my alibi straight. Get my alibi nice and tight. So then she said something that fucked my world up. She said something that changed my life. She said something that fucking floored me. Literally. This is why I said my sister was the only person I could have called that could have stopped me. My sister was the only person I could have called that could have said this to me. My sister says, E, don't do that. What about the kids? There's a whole lot of stuff going on in the background, man. Family, just ignore the noise. You know what I mean? They don't want this video coming out. But my sister says, E, don't do that. Don't do that. What about the kids? And I'm sitting there and I'm walking towards the door and I lean up against the door. And I got the music still blasting. And she says, E, don't do to the kids what Pops did to us. I'm gonna say that again. My sister, my youngest sister, we have the same mom and the same dad. She says to me, E, and she's crying, begging me. And she says, E, don't do to the kids what Pops did to us. And when she said that, it was like somebody just jumped on my shoulder and I just slid down the wall, slid down the door, and I just sat there with the glass in my hand, tears running down my eyes, and I didn't even realize that I was hurting so much, and the tears are just running and running and running, and I blacked out. This is true story, true story. I put this in all 7 of my kids. This is true story. And so I'm sitting there and I'm crying. And I passed out. I passed the fuck out. And I wake up the next morning. The music is still blasting. 2 of America's Most Wanted. I still got my glass in my hand. Because I wasn't about to waste no fucking alcohol. That was the last thing I was going to do, was spill some fucking alcohol. If you know me, man, I ain't wasting no fucking alcohol. I'm getting all of it. You know what I mean? I'm getting every bit of it. And so I'm sitting there and I got the glass in my hand and a crossbow in my other hand. And the phone's right on the floor between my hand and the crossbow. And I'm sitting there and the tears begin to run down my eyes. And I'm like, God, thank you. God, thank you. God, thank you for not allowing me to go through with this bullshit. God, thank you for me not going through with the crazy shit that I was going through. God, thank you for me not going through and going out and doing the stupid shit that I was gonna do. Because God, man, I was gonna fuck my life up behind this bullshit. I was gonna fuck my kids' life up behind this bullshit. God, I was so angry at my daddy for murdering my mom. And here I am. I'm faced with the same fucking choice, the same fucking decision, and I'm about to do the same fucking thing. I'm about to do the same fucking tragic thing that my daddy did. And I sat there and I criticized my daddy my whole life. I sat there talking about how I'm taking my daddy out the game for being a punk and for being a bitch, for murdering my mama. And here I am, about to do the same fucking thing. I'm about to take this woman out and this dude out because I'm fucking hurt, because I'm in so much fucking pain. It's easy for us to sit back and criticize other people when we ain't going through their fucking pain, when we ain't carrying their fucking pain, when we don't know how much hurt they're carrying. The world is hurting right now. People are hurting right now. You can hear the bullshit outside the door. People are hurting. It is what it is. It's our job to be beacons of hope. It's our job to be beacons of light. It's our job to be beacons of love. How the fuck can you be a beacon of hope, a beacon of love, a beacon of joy if you ain't gone through your dark shit, if you ain't gone through your dark nights of the fucking soul, if you ain't dealt with your fucking issues? How the fuck can you just sit here and just magically appear? You know, I'm just great. I'm just anointed. I'm just appointed. I'm just this. I'm just... How? No, that's not how fucking life works. You can only get there by going through your shit. By dealing with your shit. There is no easy answer. There is no quick fix. You got to face your shit. That's how you become a beacon of hope. That's how you become a beacon of love. That's how you become a light to the world. Because you've been darkness. You faced your darkness. You faced your fears and your anger and your insecurities and your rejections. And then you flip the script. And by flipping the script, and what I mean flip the script, you deal with your shit. You understand why you had that pain. You understand why you had that hurt. I could have been doing the rest of my life in the penitentiary. My family told me from the time I was a little, I would be spending the rest of my life in the penitentiary, just like my daddy. That's what they told me as a little kid. Here it is. I'm about to make a choice. That's going to put me on that fucking path. That's about to put me on that fucking trajectory to where I'm spending the rest of my natural life in the penitentiary. Because of some bullshit. Because of some bullshit. We all have choices. We all have choices. And I understand everybody, sister, man, I don't even talk to my sister. We don't even talk anymore. You know what I mean? And I'm cool with that. But everybody has a choice. Every one of us have a choice. What are you going to do in your life? How are you going to flip your pain? How are you going to use your pain and your suffering and your darkness to become a beacon of hope, to become a beacon of light, to become a beacon of love for others? See, people sit there and they're quick to say, man, E, you don't look like you've been through what you've been through. You don't look like you did and all that other stuff. And that's great. But don't get this shit fucking twisted. I've been fucking dark. I've been hell-bent. I've been hellish. I've been toxic as fuck. I've been dark as fuck. I've been in great pain. Agonizing fucking pain. But I vowed not to allow my pain win. I vowed not to allow that shit to have victory in my fucking life. See, I'm one of these hard-headed motherfuckers. You can't tell me shit. I'm going to always win. I'm going to always come out on top. And what am I saying? Man, I don't give a fuck what they talking about as far as my past. I don't give a fuck what they talking about as far as how I'm going to be and what I'm going to be and what to do. No, motherfucker, you don't run shit in my fucking life. I run my fucking life. And I made a choice. Man, I could keep doing the stupid shit. I could get connected to God and deal with my fucking pain. Deal with the shit that's fucking me up. You have to deal with the pain. And everybody don't want to deal with the pain, and I get that. But if you don't deal with the pain, you'll never be all that you're capable of being. You'll never be all that you're capable of being if you keep hoarding the fucking pain and the grief and the anger and the bitterness and the hatred. You're going to have to deal with that shit. You're going to have to let that shit go. You're going to have to let that shit go. It is what it is. You're at a crossroads. Again, I don't know why I'm making this video today. I don't know why. There's a whole lot of bullshit going on. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. Somebody needs to hear this today. Somebody had to hear this right now. There's a whole lot of bullshit going on in the world. I get that. There's a whole lot of bullshit going on in our families. I get that. There's a whole lot of bullshit going on in our country. I get that. There's a whole lot of turmoil and bullshit going on in our own fucking minds. I get that too. I've been suicidal. I've been depressed, deeply depressed. I've been angry as fuck. Angry at the point, man, I want to start fucking war. I want to just start taking motherfuckers out the fucking game. Why? Because I'm hurting. Because I'm in so much fucking pain. I gotta release it some way, somehow. And the only way I know how to release this pain is to inflict the pain on somebody else. The only way I know how to release the pain was to make somebody else go through the same type of fucking pain I'm going through. Then motherfuckers would understand what shit I was dealing with. Then motherfuckers wouldn't be so fucking judgmental and so fucking hateful towards me, because they would understand the shit that I was dealing with. Hurt people hurt people. Y'all hear me say that all the time. Hurt people hurt people. Heal people heal people. Because I was in so much hurt. Because I had so much hurt. Because I was in so much fucking pain. I didn't give a fuck about dying. I didn't give a damn about dying. I just wanted other people to experience my pain before I left this bitch, so that they can understand me. I just wanted to be fucking understood. I just wanted to be fucking heard. Because I had a victim mentality. Because I had a victim mentality. I was mad at the world. The world didn't do shit to me. My sorry ass family did. But the world didn't do shit to me. But I wanted the world to feel my fucking pain. And if they were gonna kill me for it, so be it. I was ready to fucking die. If they was gonna lock me up in the fucking penitentiary for the rest, so be it. I was ready to go. I was done. This is a fucked up place to be, at that place of, man, I ain't got shit to lose. When you feel like you ain't got shit to lose, and it's all bad, I promise you, you have a lot to lose. You have a lot to lose. I couldn't understand that then. I couldn't see that then. Understand, 1996, just 2 of the 7 kids I have was born. Only 2 of my 7 kids were born. 1996, man, I've done a lot by then, but damn, I've done so much since then. So much since then. But I never understood that I could be doing what I'm doing. In 96, I thought it was, man, fuck, I ain't had nothing else to lose. It was done. It was over. Family, you have a choice to make. Every day. Every day. Not just every day, all day. All day, every day. You have a choice. Man, is what I'm doing, is this gonna help me reach my full potential? Or is this leading me down a path of destruction? Whatever it is you're doing, ask yourself that question, or those 2 questions. Is this gonna take me down the path to becoming a beacon of hope, a beacon of love, a beacon of light? Me reaching my full potential? Or is this gonna take me down the opposite path? The path that I'm currently on, of self-hate, self-sabotage, destruction, pain, anger, regret, misery. The choice is yours. It's always yours. It's always, and I don't give a damn what you've gone through. You have a choice to make. What am I gonna do? The truth be told, I wanted to kill both them motherfuckers. I wanted to be the last motherfucker they saw. I put everything into play for that to happen. By the grace of God, I made a phone call that stopped me dead in my tracks. Truth is, many of us, God put people in our lives to stop us from doing stupid shit. And we ignore them. We blow them off. Oh, I got this, I can do this. It ain't bad. People have told you not to hook up with that sorry motherfucker. People have told you not to hook up with that tramp. People told you not to do. And you still did it. Because you didn't think those rules applied to you. You thought you were smarter than the average cat. You thought you were deeper and more woke than everybody else. And so that didn't apply to you. You could go fuck up and still be okay with it. There's been a whole lot of women that have hooked up with the wrong dude. And that dude took them out. There's been a whole lot of dudes that hooked up with the wrong woman. And that woman set them up. Or she took them out. There's a whole lot of people in our country, and I don't give a damn what country you in, decided to date the wrong person. And that person killed them. That person beat the shit out of them. You have a choice. And my hope and prayer is that for these next few weeks, as we bring 2022 to a close, that you start reflecting on your life. You start reflecting on your life real hard. And you make a conscious decision. Damn, I'm done with the stupid shit. I'm done with the fucking games. I'm done with anything and everything that's not helping me reach my full potential. I don't care what it is. I don't care who it is. I don't have any more games. I don't have any more time to waste. I'm not chasing a bag. I'm not chasing pussy. I'm not chasing fame and status. I'm chasing my purpose. I'm chasing my purpose. I'm walking in my purpose. I'm walking in peace. I'm walking in joy. I'm walking in love. I don't give a damn what I got to cut off. I don't give a damn who I got to cut off. My purpose is greater. My purpose is greater. I came here for this purpose. You're going to have to make a choice. That guy may not be what you need. That young lady, I don't give a fuck how stacked she look. I don't give a fuck how thick she is. I don't give a fuck how great she suck, how great she fuck. None of that other bullshit. That's not important. I don't give a damn about that job. You know what I mean? I don't care how much money they pay you. I left the job making over $85,000 a year at Saputo Cheese, where I supervised 25 forklift operators, 3 billing clerks, 2 inventory control. Let it go. Because I didn't have the peace of mind. I didn't have the joy. And people sit back and say, man, you're stupid, and but man, I would never do that. And you'll never fucking have peace. You'll never have fucking joy. You'll never walk in your full potential. See, you're gonna have to learn to, man, I gotta let some shit go. You're gonna have to realize, man, I can't take everything into my future. I'm not gonna sell out for the money over my future. I'm not gonna keep this job. I don't give a damn how great the benefits are. I don't give a damn how great the money is. I'm not gonna keep this job and forfeit my purpose. I'm not gonna keep this woman. I'm not gonna keep this dude. I'm not gonna keep this relationship and forfeit my purpose. See, some people in your life, certain situations are in your life just to see how real you really are. Are you really about this beacon lifestyle that you talk about? You say you're a chosen one. You say you're anointed and appointed and you called and ordained and all this other shit. You say you all that. Okay, we're about to see. And so certain things that come into your life, certain people come into your life to see if you really about that shit. Or are you just about that shit when the camera's on? Or do you actually live that shit when you don't think nobody's paying attention? We have to grow up. We have to grow up. We have to understand the gravity of our decisions. You can make a decision that'll fuck up the rest of your life. If you don't believe me, go talk to the motherfuckers in the penitentiary. Talk to the motherfuckers that are homeless and strung out on dope on the streets. It's a shame you can't ask the dead. It's a whole lot of people that got shot and killed, stabbed or whatever, because they made a decision that cost them their life. They was disrespectful to the wrong person. They slept with the wrong man's woman. They slept with the wrong woman's man. They went to the club and got drunk when they shouldn't have. Decisions. Decisions. Man, family, I apologize for the noise in the background. Man, it is what it is. You know what I mean? And we've talked about this before. Man, there's always something that comes up that when God is pushing you, God is telling you to do something, you have all kinds of fucking distractions. You have all kinds of shit coming at you to keep you from doing it. You gotta be real with this shit. You gotta mean what you fucking say. Either you're gonna be a beacon of hope, a beacon of love, or you ain't. I'm real with this shit. I'm real with this. So we had all this fucking noise going on. But I had to get this video out. I had to make this video for you. And I don't know who needs to hear this. My prayer, my hope is that you're receptive to what has been said. That it resonates with your spirit. And that whatever you needed to hear from this message, man, leaps out on you and just grabs you by the mind, grabs you by your spirit, and just wrestles with you until you surrender. Until you make the right choice. Until you make the right choice. Man, I love you guys. My queen and I, we love you guys. You know, I'm sitting here looking at my queen and it's like, damn. I would have forfeited all this, family. I would have forfeited all of this by the choices I was making, by the choice I was going to make. I have 4 grandkids. They wouldn't even be here if I did what I did. Because the kids that have kids wasn't even born then. Man, I had the love of my life by my side. I don't say that to brag or puff up my chest. Man, family, it humbles me. I'm humbled on a daily basis because I know the shit, how shit could have went. I know how shit could have went. I'm grateful that God got my attention. I'm grateful that God sat my ass down that night back in April of 1996. I'm grateful and humble that God didn't let me go through with my fucking plans. Sometimes gotta say no. Sometimes gotta fuck up your plans. It's not because he don't like you. Not because he don't love you. Because he sees where your plans are gonna take you. Your dream king, they ain't shit for you. That career, that dream job, whatever, that ain't shit. And God sees it. And God doesn't want you to get no more fucked up than what you already are. And the Bible says, God won't put more on us than we can handle. I thought that was bullshit. Because my whole life, God was just constantly throwing shit on top of shit for me. Just constantly sending me through more fucking pain and more fucking hell. But now, in retrospect, now that I'm able to look back over my life, I can see, damn, God's kept me. God's preserved me. When I could have went left, when I wanted to go left, God drug my ass right. When I could have went left and planned to go left, God closed the door. And I didn't understand why that door was shut. I was angry that the door was shut. Now that I've kept living, and now that I'm able to look back, I can exhale. Just thank you, God. Man, I'm so grateful. I'm so honored. I'm so humbled. Because I thought I knew best. I thought I knew the right choices to make. And God had to show me that I was fucking up. And fucking up big time. Big time. Many of you don't see it yet. Man, keep doing the work. Keep doing the work. Keep plugging along. I promise you. Just like I'm able to sit back and look over my life and see all the times that God has preserved me. All the times God has kept me. All the times God has kept me from losing my rabid ass mind. All the times God has kept me from reacting when I wanted to stomp the shit out of somebody. God said no. God said no. Times I wanted this woman and I wanted her as bad. And God said no. I didn't know that he had better in store for me. I didn't know that he had more in store for me. I thought he was just being vindictive. I just thought he was being mean. I'm glad I was wrong. I'm glad I was wrong. Thank you, family, for being here. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your energy. If you want to talk with me, man, just shoot me an email. ElijahAmmi@gmail.com. I love you guys. Jose, I'm about to respond to your email right now. I love you guys. My queen and I, we love you guys. We thank you for being on this beautiful journey we call life. We thank you for being part of this tribe. You could have spent this time somewhere else, doing something else, and you decided to come see what this bald-headed man was talking about. And for that, we say thank you. Namaste. The God in us sees, recognizes, acknowledges, and cherishes the God in you. We'll be live again tomorrow evening, 6 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. God bless each and every one of you. Peace.